First of all, the customer is continuing to be highly networked, mobile, and unpredictable. And one of the reasons that is the case is because they're able to participate utilizing social media and social networks in instant communities or communities of their associations, but not necessarily always communicate directly to their service and product providers. So companies are trying to say, where can I find my customers? Where are they having, conversations? Where are they looking for information? So now, as opposed to the customer coming to the company looking for information, the company is coming to the customer. So that's people are trying to figure out, how do we do that in the most efficient, effective way? The social web, as you called it, or social media, is just another channel, quite honestly. So, you have email, you have the website, you have social networks, you have social media like YouTube. All these are ways to reach your potential, customers. And what we're trying to do is be able to look at all of those channels, understand the behaviors and the activities of our potential target markets, our prospects, whatever you want to call them. And understand what is it that they need and anticipate their next action so that we can be part of that, what we now call, it's not any longer a sales process, it's a revenue process. Right. So I'll give you a simple example. All right. If I'm on a website, me personally, and I have an experience that I like, well, if I'm a company, I want to provide the tools. This is the other thing that the companies are struggling with, is what kind of infrastructure and tools do I provide to my prospects and customers. But if I'm take me back to being that customer, if I'm on that website and I have an experience and I want to share that experience, I want to be able to use a facility, okay, sometimes we call share to social, right, and be able to share that with my network. So maybe I'll share it to Facebook, and all my people I'm connected with on Facebook will know that I just downloaded some new music off of Billboard magazine site and that I enjoyed it. And now they'll go, oh, well, if Bruce enjoyed it, maybe I would enjoy it as well. So that you get this potentially huge viral nature from one interaction, goes to many, and many to many more. And that's what the holy grail of social CRM or social media is about. One of the things that we saw early on was everyone wanted to build their own social network, and they figured if I build a social network, they will come, conversations will happen, I will glean insight from those conversations, and it'll make business sense. Well, they forgot that those networks require content and facilitation and activities, and they didn't really put in budget for that kind of level of support. Now, what I do say to customers and companies that are looking to kind of weigh into the water is listen first. So, Intensity and Radiant 6 and Lithium and other companies make listening posts or listening software. It allows you to kind of scan the web. Listen first, understand where the conversations are happening, and then perhaps engage as maybe a first step. In a traditional company, if you're going to have a sales or marketing message, it's going to want to be reviewed by everyone in the company. So, you may you have to go to the marketing manager or the CMO or maybe even the president of the company before we put out something official. With social media, it's happening kind of ad hoc and sporadic and at the spur of the moment. So what you have to be able to do is trust the people that work for you, and you have to kind of let them participate, because they're going to be contacted, networked to, regardless whether you want them to or not. So you're going to have to cede some of that control, and you have to trust the people you work with. I'll give you a very simple example. All right, so if you had a marketing effort that utilized channels, let's just say some of the popular ones, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I was going to engage in those channels, promote my products and services, make offerings, the goal would be to drive that traffic, if you will, back to your website so that it can be measured. See, right now, social media is still a little difficult to measure, but if you can get them back into that controlled environment, back to your website, and understand the path to commerce from there, that allows you to start to measure it immediately. Simply, if you kind of take an example, if it costs you, if you're getting 1,000 new visitors from your Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn activity, and let's just say simply 10% of those convert, and you had a $10,000, you're a business to business, you're consulting, you had $10,000 average price of a contract, that'd be $100,000 a month of new revenue. If you had 20% profit margin, that'd be $20,000 a month. For someone to support that, let's say it's a $100,000 fully burdened person to be your social media expert, voila, you have a positive return on social media investment.